What if I told you that the greatest gift you could ever give wasn't something big or flashy, but something much smaller? Today, we're going to dive right into an ancient story that has this incredible, timeless lesson about where the real power of our actions comes from. So let's just start with this question. What is the true measure of a gift? Is it the price tag, the size, the effort involved? Or could it be something else, something you can't even see, that gives even the smallest little act this unbelievable power? Well, this story, it gives us a pretty profound answer. All right, so our story kicks off way back in the time of the Buddha, and it's about an old beggar woman whose name was Relying on Joy. Now, her name is absolutely key here, because even though she had nothing, she held on to this incredibly powerful wish. I mean, just try to picture it. Every single day, she's watching kings and princes, all these wealthy people making these huge, magnificent offerings to the Buddha. And all she feels is this deep, deep ache in her heart, this desire to be able to do that too, to give something that really meant something. So she decides to do something about it. She goes out and begs for an entire day. And after all that work, all she has to show for it is one single tiny coin. Think about that for a second. To us, that's nothing, right? We lose it in the couch. To her, it was literally everything she had. She takes this one little coin to an oil merchant, who kind of tells her, hey, this isn't nearly enough to buy a coin. But then, she explains why she wants the oil. She tells him it's for an offering. And you know what? He's so moved by her pure intention that he just gives her the oil she needs. You see, her wish was already starting to have an effect on the world around her. And this is where the story really turns. She gets the oil, lights her oil lamp, and puts it in front of her. But her wish, it isn't for herself. She doesn't ask for a house or food or an easier life. Her prayer is for everybody. It's this huge, unbelievably selfless wish for all beings to be free. So that night, her tiny little lamp is sitting there among hundreds of others from all the wealthiest people. But when the sun came up the next morning, well, they discovered something pretty extraordinary. Yeah, just look at this. All those big, fancy, expensive lamps, their oil was gone. Their wicks were dead. They were totally out. But the beggar woman's humble little lamp, it was still full of oil, it somehow had a fresh wick, and it was burning just as brightly as when she first lit it. So one of the Buddha's top disciples, a guy named Madhgalyana, shows up at dawn to start cleaning up all of the lamps. He sees this one little lamp still burning, and probably thinks, no reason for this to still be lit in the daytime, and he goes to put it out. But he can't. It's just impossible. He tries blowing on it, the flame doesn't even move. He tries to pinch it out with his fingers, nothing. He even tries to smother the flame with his robe, but the lamp just keeps on burning, totally unfazed. Now, the Buddha had been watching this whole thing. He sees how confused his disciple is, and he comes over to explain what's really going on, the reason behind this little miracle. He tells him, Madhgalyana, forget it, you can't put out that lamp. Then he says something amazing. He says that if you were to pour all the water from every ocean, every river, every lake in the entire world over that one lamp, it still wouldn't go out. Just try to wrap your head around that kind of power. And here it is. This is the heart of the whole lesson. The miracle wasn't the oil. It wasn't the lamp. It was what the Buddha called pure motivation. See, it's not about what you give. It's about the quality of your heart, your mind behind the giving. That's where the real magic is. And as if to prove the point, the Buddha then makes a prophecy. He says that because of this one single, purely motivated offering, Relying on Joy would one day become a fully enlightened Buddha herself. And her name? It would be Light of the Lamp. I mean, how perfect is that? Her tiny act had this eternal ripple effect. So, okay, that's a beautiful story. But what does a beggar woman's lamp from thousands of years ago have to do with us, right here, right now? Well, it turns out, everything. This brings the whole lesson right into our own lives, doesn't it? How do we light our own lamps? How can we take this amazing insight and actually use it in our jobs, with our families, in our own acts of kindness? The story makes the difference crystal clear. On one side, you've got impure motivation. That's when you help someone, but in the back of your mind, you're thinking, so what's in it for me? But on the other side, you've got pure motivation. That's helping just to help, asking, how can I truly be of benefit here, even if it costs you a little something? And the really wonderful part is you don't have to go make some grand gesture to light a super powerful lamp. The chance to do it shows up in the smallest moments, all day long, if we just learn to notice. So here's a simple, practical way to do it. Before you help a coworker or give advice to a friend, or heck, even just hold a door open for someone, try this. First, just pause. Take one single breath. Second, ask yourself, honestly, what's my real reason for doing this? And third, just focus your mind on a genuine wish to help. That's it. And really, that's the question this whole story leaves us with. It's not about some grand gesture you're planning for the future. It's about right now, today. What lamp, whether it's big or small, are you going to light? Because in the end, all our actions, our money, our time, our energy, that's all just the oil in the lamp. It's the fuel. But the part that actually turns that fuel into light, the part that cuts through the darkness, well, that's the wick. And your intention